What's up and welcome back. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee. In today's test drive, check this 1970 Chevrolet Nova out. It's got power steering. It does not have power brakes. 350 under the hood. That is nice and quiet. Got an Optima battery. It's nice and quiet, nice and smooth. And towards the end of the video, we're going to be picking out the flaws. That means I'm going to be walking around, getting up close with all the panels, checking everything out, looking for rust, dents, Bondo, whatever I can find. That way you know what you're getting before you get here. We get everything from show cars to project cars, guys, and I'm here to pick out any kind of flaws that are wrong with them. Financing and shipping available at maplemotors.com. 100 detailed pictures, and every single Monday, well, this week it'd be Tuesday, we update with about 10 new rides. With that being said, we go through almost 60 cars a month. So week by week, by walk-ins, we'll sell about 5 of the new cars that come in. It's just consistent here, guys, and I'm going to try to keep it that way. So hit subscribe, share this video. For now, sit back, relax. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. Okay, before we take off, a look around the interior. Place those bets. Do you think the horn works? It's a game we've been playing on this channel for a long time. A few years now, coming around the interior. The seat's in good shape. The carpet in this one's not bad. It is older. You can see it's a little bit faded, but it's still pretty clean. Looking around in the back, your panels look good. I think your package tray back there got a few little wrinkles on it, but we'll be going over most of that stuff towards the end of the video. But your headliner has been replaced in this one. Your light is new. It's not working though, is it? The bulb must be out. Let's go ahead and start her up. Little drag on the starter once it warms up. I noticed that just now. This is my first time exploring this car too, so I usually do this with you. That is a sticky switch, but it's blowing. It's working. Blower motor is working. I mean, that's pretty stiff. Wipers, they are working pretty good. Oh, you gotta play that game. I say they were working pretty good. Look, they're stuck. Get out of here. Okay. Now they're off. All right, showing 58,000 miles on the dash. Gas gauge, half the tank. Horn, does that work? Nope, nothing I can do. We'll make that thing up. All right, let's hit the road. Okay, so we're gonna roll out of here now. You know, I'm trying to find some seat belts. Doesn't look like we have any. All right, let's hit the road, guys. Anything I see, you will know about it. I think we're good on gas. Yeah, we got about a half a tank of gas right now, so we don't have to stop and get any. Brakes feel pretty good. And this is the first time I've driven this. Anytime I do these videos, this is the first time I'm interacting with the car. Generally, I stay busy here, so time is crucial. Let's take off. A little bit of a flat spot in one of the tires. You can kind of feel it bumping a little. This one does have a right pull. When I let go of the steering wheel, it pulls to the right. Motor feels pretty good. Getting down in those brakes. They are manual brakes. Woo! Got about hit that person. Speedo is working. A little bit of slack in the steering there, you can see. I don't believe the kickdown's hooked up. I keep trying to make it shift down. Again, getting into the brakes feels good. And we do have like a little bit of a flat spot in one of the tires. Kind of feel it. So we're gonna get over here to the parking lot, and then I'm gonna start doing some undercarriage shots, some outside stuff. We're gonna get some overhead shots and try to make a cool video out of it. This car so far is running and driving decent. especially for a 70 model. Turn signal is popping up on the dash there as we're turning right. Both sides are popping up. I just tried the left too. Okay, heading on into this parking lot. I'll be right back. Here we go again. Heading on back to the lot. Picking out the flaws is coming up next. I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you did, do me a favor. Hit subscribe. Like this video. Let's head on back. A little squeaky in the back. I heard that. Driving through the parking lot trying to get these outside shots. You hear it? We haven't really hit no big bumps on the main road, so I didn't hear that. Okay, traffic, lighten up for me so I can get out of here. Here we go, guys. Got to manually turn off your turn signals. Still got that right pull. I'm gonna let go of the steering wheel there. You can hear it kind of squealing too. staying quiet so you can listen around on the cars. I can hear the front tires kind of squealing. I'm gonna say it may need some front end work on this one. Nice little bump in the road. Let's hit it. Smooth. You can hear it squeak in the back though, didn't you? Okay, now I'm right around the corner from the car lot. What I'm gonna do next is walk around this car, look for chips, scratches, rust, and we call that picking out the flaws. That's the segment. I used to do 2 videos back when I first started, but it just made more sense to keep them together and then put that at the end. Detailed pictures are at our website along with financing and shipping. That's maplemotors.com. Guys, thank you for watching. We're skipping over now and I'll see you later. All right, let's go ahead and walk around this ride. Anything I find, you'll know about it. Detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Getting up close here. This bumper is older. It's got little spots, haziness, chips, scratches. So it is an older bumper there. Up and over the fender here, you can get some little scuffs, little spots in the paint, little chips, scratch. Spot there, spot right here, chips down at the bottom here, little rust bubbles popping up. You can see some in the corner there as well. Chips on the lower portion. This car's got a lot of chips on it, so we're just going to skip over and I'm just going to show you the chips instead of pointing at every single one. A bunch of them. I'll be looking and pointing out the rust and dents. There's some rust back here. You got a few little bubbles popping up under the paint there around the fender. Back here as well. Cracking in the paint. See where that's been fixed and it's busting back off. Rust at the bottom here. Exhaust pipe's got some rust on it too. Vacuum midsection. You got some spots in the door there. Some goo on there. Little scratch there. Edge of that door's got some chips. Those spots on the trim right there around that front end. Headlight bezel there has got some pitting on it. Chips there at the bottom. Spot there. Light scuffs on top of the fender here. Front windshield here's got a crack running all the way up. Trim looks good around the front window. Pillar's in good shape. Vent window seal has been replaced. It's nice and clean. Trim looks good. Door handle on this one is older. You can see a little bit of cracking going on in the chrome there. You got some chips. Little chip there. Chip here on top of the fender. A spot there. Over your back window. Chrome looks good, back window looks good, up over the roof. A little spot there. You see the hazy spot there in the paint. Just showing it when I shut the trunk down. see some cracks in that chrome on the rear bumper too. Over here as well. Pitting on your tail lights. I mean, not tail lights, your exhaust pipes. Your tail lights are up here. I haven't made it there yet. Coming back around that area, you got some bubbles above your tail lights though. Chips up here up top. That in your jam looks pretty good. You do got bubbles down here, little rust there on the inside. See some coming up through here. Looking down in your trunk, looks pretty good. There is a little bit of leakage going on. I can see some water over here, some moisture. This side looks good. Your panels are not bad up in your package tray. Run your edges. Not too bad. Coming on down with that trunk lid. It shuts pretty good. Little cracks around the rear lock there. Scratch here. Bubbles in the corner. You can see that spot doesn't match at all right there in the middle. Got a few little spots on the trunk itself. Back window looks good. Trim looks good. Coming down this side, lower portion. A lot of chips again. Got some bubbles popping up here around that fender up top. Chips. Spots down here at the bottom. Chips down here. Bubbles at the bottom of the door. Chips down through this lower portion. Another bubble here in the corner. Up here in the fender. A lot of rust trying to come through right there. See all the bubbles. Chips. And over the top, a little scuff there. Down here at the bottom too. Back your midsection. Big scratch there in the front. Spot there. Top fender here. Scratch in the middle of the door. Scuffs. Chips on the edge have been touched up. Spot there. Light scratches in the middle here. Scuff up top. Chip. Little spot here in the back. Chip there as well. Here. Mirror's got some pitting. It's not too bad though. Seal looks good around your vent window. Top of your fender. A spot. Chips on the inside part there. Up top here. Front window on this one. This side's nice and clean. Like I said, the other side had that crack. I went over that. Trim around it looks good. Little spot there. Up your pillar. Roof looks good. Gonna crack here. All right, we made it around the ride. Let's go ahead and check out the inside. Door panel on this one is nice and clean. Looks good. The seal around the door also looks good. Good shape there. Bottom right there, it's got a little spot in the corner. Little jam. Not bad. Back seat. It's in good shape. Package tray. A little dusty back there, a little wavy in the corner, but all intact. Headliner a little wavy over there, but the rest of it looks good. They've replaced it. Pretty tight up front. Seat on this one looks good. Down on the floor, the carpet, good shape. Starts up easy. Little holes in the dash. They had a tack, I bet. Okay. Motor in this one's nice and quiet. Coming down with the hood, I give it a little bit of a shake. It's kind of stiff when you first start coming down. Chips right here in the nose. Little spot there. Chip here. Yeah, it's kind of lifted up there. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe. It helps me out when you share and like this video. I get all kinds of cars, from projects to show cars. As long as they run and drive good and they're not completely eat up with rust in the frame, which we do check, we'll buy them and we'll tell you what's wrong. We're picking out the flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. That's why we have 100 detailed pictures, and we go through about 60 cars a month, so there's always going to be something different. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Again, thank you. MapleMotors.com, financing, shipping. I'm going to get another ride. Let's do it.